Today we're talking about healthier choices management. The ticker obviously is HCMC. Now this is a stock we've covered very extensively on this channel here. We can see here the last 5 days, the price movement has not really been anything special. We've seen massive barcode movement. You can see plus 100% here. Triple zeros won at the time of this video. Let's just take a look kind of at the expanded chart here over the last 2 years for HCMC. Now this is a stock that gained so much attention and so much hype and generation. Was being built towards this stock, more specifically for the copyright or the patent infringement lawsuit that the HCMC filed against Philip Morris, one of the largest tobacco companies in the United States. But you can see here, I mean, was that 201, 202, or it was actually as high as 201, and then was down here 0008. But currently, like I said, 0001 had completely lost to zero, and that was all the way back. Let's just take a look at the 5-year chart. That was all the way back in June of 2021. It's actually at a high of 202 back on April 26th of 2021. So well over 2 years ago now, we're looking at HCMC when it saw that when it had seen that original just massive interest spike and just the price spike as well. But I wanted to just update you guys on a few things that are going on with HCMC. They've released actually in the month of April. We're in the month of June here. They had released quite a bit of news releases, I guess, or press releases here on their website. But I wanted to go over a few of them, just 2 of them more specifically. So this one first, obviously, in regards to the patent infringement lawsuit, which is why I initially got into HCMC or was interested in this stock, and why I think many people that, even if you're watching this video, is probably how you found out about HCMC. But they released this press article here on April 12th. I guess the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit ruled in favor of HCMC on 2 separate appeals that it had filed in its patent infringement action against Philip Morris. Philip Morris Products SA pending in the District Court for the Northern District of Georgia, which we know is kind of where the case has been dealt with from the beginning. The first appeal, HCMC appealed the ruling of the District Court dismissing HCMC's patent infringement action and by denying HCMC's motion to amend its pleading. Now, if we go back kind of to what happened here with this case more specifically, like the court kind of just dismissed the infringement action, and they also dismissed HCMC's chance to amend the pleading. So they appealed that, so that's the first good news. And then in the second appeal, HCMC appealed the district's awards of attorney fees to Philip Morris. In its decision today, the Federal Circuit ruled for HCMC by reversing both of those decisions and remanded the case back to the District Court for further proceedings. So I mean, we're talking about this case here that generated so much interest for HCMC as a potential stock that could blow up, and then the case happened, and then nothing came from the case, and here we are now almost 2 years later, and it's going to go back to the court. So you can see here the CEO, Jeffrey Holman, says, "We are gratified to have won our appeals and now have the opportunity to resume pursuing our infringement claims in the district court against Philip Morris for its IQOS device." Mr. Holman concluded, "For the sake of clarity, the appellate court's decision to both reinstate our infringement claim and also cancel the attorney fees award previously granted to Philip Morris in this case. We're looking forward to having our day in court." Now, this goes back to this, and I mean, this is the actual, the docket right here from the court proceedings of this, happening, and this being both of these appeals being approved, right? So in my opinion, this is very bullish news for HCMC if you're currently holding HCMC stock. I mean, we know HCMC is on the OTC market, but I mean, average trading volume is 303 million trades, 162 million trades of HCMC stock. And if we kind of take a look, obviously the price hasn't fluctuated much in the last 7 days, but this to me is very bullish news here in my opinion. They're also pushing back kind of the date for the Spinoff Dividend. I think it was called HCWC, which was essentially a spinoff of Healthy Choice Wellness Corp, or a spinoff of HCMC called Healthy Choice Wellness Corp here. And we had talked about that in the previous video, how they were going to divide and kind of break down the shares to current holders and things like that. So I guess now the record to own shares to participate in the dividend is May 1st. So this is already passed. I mean, most of you guys are probably still holding your HCMC if you were holding. I don't know if you guys are still holding, but if you were holding with the hopes of, back when the stock had potential to go parabolic with the Philip Morris case, you're probably still holding. Chances are maybe, you probably were down quite a bit. So they are pushing kind of back this date from what it was initially set at. So I do want to share that with you guys. But the big news here is obviously the appeals and how, the CEO, Jeffrey Holman, he says they're going to resume their pursuing the infringement claims in the district court against Philip Morris for its IQOS device. I think this is bullish news, you guys. I want to share with you guys. Sorry for being so late. I hadn't really been up to date on kind of what was going on with HCMC, but as a holder of HCMC, I'm going to be back fully engaged, kind of covering this case more specifically and kind of what's going on overall with this stock. So again, let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about HCMC. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and as always, you guys have a great day.